Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first official episode of the podcast. We're going to be doing a lot today. We have stuff planned. This segment is just me kind of telling you guys what's going to happen. So, this clip after this will be us interviewing Arian. I'm so excited to do that because as of right now, we haven't done that, but that's supposed to be the last period. And then the final segment will be me and Carolyn talking specifically about how much we hate people who stand in the middle of the hallways. So excited for you guys to see that. Other than that, I want to just say, what are my plans for this podcast is going to look like. So normally there would be two chairs for me and Carolyn, my lovely co-host. I'd be sitting here, she'd be sitting there, and I hope to soon have a camera right there so it can be on her face, a camera right there so it'll be on my face, and to learn how to change these lights so that they can have fun effects. I want sound effects on here. What else? We have fun segments that we thought about. There's a wheel involved where we choose a topic of what we want to talk about. Thank you, Miss Brochure, for that idea and the wheel. We want to bring people on who've never talked to each other before or had few conversations and have them talk just to see what their conversation would be like. A kind of what if, you know? What else? Challenges sound like a fun idea. We might use a wheel for that as well. I have no idea. Call me fat, but I love food. And I want to do a mukbang episode. I would love to sit on this podcast and eat with Carolyn and just have fun. I would definitely be eating a Caesar salad. I've been craving that recently, and drinking a Dr. Pepper. Cancel it out. Carolyn would be, I don't know what she'd eat. She can eat anything she wants. I don't care. I love just food in general. What else could we do? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. And until then, enjoy this next clip. So, welcome Arian to the podcast for the
We're so happy.
take two.
Take two. Bro.
Yeah, nobody has to know that.
Now we're gonna get there.
Yeah.
So, I asked you this already before, but we're just gonna go over it again. You're the most popular person, I would say. So, what is it like?
What's it like being popular?
Yeah, what's it like being popular?
Actually, okay.
Yeah.
It has its good and bad moments because it's good because I get to know everybody, I get to talk to everybody, I get to make jokes with everybody. It's bad because everyone thinks they can wake up things about you that have never happened.
So rumors and stuff.
Yeah, so rumors and it's just you're that bored.
No, yeah. What joy are you getting out of spreading rumors
Like,
about other
sorry,
people?
I don't get it.
I don't understand.
I'm loud and confident within myself. And if it bothers you, hey,
Praise.
you won't make that rumor because guess what? I'm gonna be way louder than you about something else. So I don't know.
Yeah.
What would you tell someone who's really insecure about how people see them?
Honestly, this is gonna sound really harsh, but there's gonna be a time where you need to get over it. Because you need to realize that we're in high school for 4 years. After this, if you don't want to see anyone from high school, it is very easy to accomplish that. Go to a school
Absolutely.
in a different state, which is also, people are gonna be like, oh, well, that's hard.
It's not.
It's not hard at all. I might go to Massachusetts and Boston for college.
Yeah.
It was just as easy to apply there as to Connecticut schools. If you really wanted to and you wanted to get away and you didn't like the drama, you would get out.
Yeah.
So these 4 years of high school, I say make your friends. If you want to be popular, you just have to do it. Doesn't mean you're necessarily popular, just means you're confident. And if you're really insecure about it, you just gotta know that in 4 years you do not need to talk to any of these people anymore. When you come back to your hometown where you're from, you don't need to hang out with anybody, hang out with your family. That's not that hard.
Yeah.
It's not that deep. No one is gonna go home and be like, oh my god, do you remember how this person looked?
Yeah.
Who cares?
No, exactly. And when you're loud and you're goofing off and you're having a good time, I genuinely feel as though people that are like that, like you're bringing more positivity to that environment than anything else. And if you're being silly and stupid, guess what? Everyone is silly and stupid. Call me crazy. Everyone's silly and stupid at times.
Yeah,
Obviously,
you're silly and stupid.
I am silly and stupid, and I display it 99% of the time.
Yeah.
And it's annoying for a lot of people, and that's okay. But I think it brings more positivity than it does those people that just mope around or feel insecure and they'll stay quiet. Obviously, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's hey, there's literally nothing to feel insecure about.
As a quiet person, even at home, you can't tell me that. There's so many people that are oh, when I'm at home, I'm so much more confident. So you're telling me a group of people that are your exact age that do not care that you were walking down that hall right now also care. I promise you right now, I could go out in the LMC and I could be like, "What's up, y'all?" People that want to say it back are gonna say it back. Everyone else are gonna look at me for 3 seconds and go back to what they're doing. You're not gonna care.
No, that's the thing is like, but I do think like you can be quiet at school and be very loud at home. Because when I was in middle school, I was extremely insecure and I didn't have any friends, and so I went to school and I was quiet. Like I was like I actually like had a lot of bullies in my middle school. Like it was bad, and I was very quiet. Before here, I went to Simsbury. Yeah. Don't get me started. But yeah, and so it was really bad. I had a really hard time. I was miserable. But then I would come home and I'd see like my family, and I have like a relatively large family, and I would be loud and like goofing off and being silly and doing all these things, and I was so happy. And finally it dawned on me like
It doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter if I start acting like this at school. Like it's gonna be fine. I went into high school. They're gonna gravitate, and they're gonna gravitate towards you, and that's gonna create a really positive environment.
It's one of the reasons I started that Instagram account where I just take pictures of people. I wanted to like just stop worrying about what other people think, and it kind of made me realize like I think every one of these pictures of these people are perfectly fine, and they're saying that they hate themselves.
Yeah. You probably like get to see like a lot of people that like DM you and express
like,
their insecurities.
oh, can you take that down? I'm like, yeah, sure, but
that's
you
the funny
look
thing.
fine.
That's the funny thing is when I'm looking at that page, like, call me a narcissist, but when I see like a picture of myself, that's the picture I'm looking at the most.
Yeah.
And I'm inspecting it, and
Exactly.
I'm going, oh God, like I feel like I have a double chin. I feel like my hair looks gross. I feel like my clothes look bad.
And every time
then I stop,
you've
and I'm
looked
like,
good.
And I stop. Thank you. No, and then like when I realize that like I'm scrolling through, I'm seeing all these people. I'm like, these are such beautiful people. Like they're so gorgeous. They're so pretty. They're so perfect all the time. And it's like maybe someone is perceiving me that way.
All of
Maybe
you,
I've got it backwards.
all of you look at that Instagram account and you guys are so excited to see these pictures. But when you see yourself, it's so upsetting to you. You love these pictures of people. These people pictures. These pictures. These people.
Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, babe.
These people love the pictures of you. They love this because you're a part of it.
Yeah.
It's something so much bigger than you.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about it.
It's like really sad. I think people definitely deserve to feel the amount of joy that they bring to other people, because I think most people have something to offer. I think most people are very beautiful and very like
Right.
they cultivate an energy, and obviously of course that brings joy to certain people for certain reasons, and I think it's sad that they're never going to experience the amount of joy
Yeah, I just put my seat down.
that they give to other people. I think that's really sad. But call me crazy.
Well, I have a little something. I have 2 cents about that because I
Oh.
agree and disagree.
Oh.
You said I don't think everyone's beautiful.
Everyone's ugly and I'm the gorgeous one.
When they ask you to take a picture, you don't make them. You don't be like, "Hey, do you guys want a picture?" They ask you, especially during Spirit Week. Everybody's
That was a
you.
stressful time.
to really get some pictures.
Yeah,
stressful time.
you became popular real quick. Almost lost your number
Every
one.
single time someone gets a picture, they ask, "Is that going on the count? Is that going on the count?"
Yeah.
Then it goes on the count,
And then
the
it's,
one on the count.
God, I just don't look good.
I truly believe that they're only focused on themselves, and I was like, looking back on, there was some of me that I could not look my 100% best, but the picture is fun because I don't just look at myself; I look at everything that's going on within the picture.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the one where it was like country versus country club. It was me, Jacob, Grace, and Ellie in the picture.
I remember that one. Yeah.
My face was like, I did not look good. But it was a funny picture because we were all posing in like a weird country way, and it's like, you're focused on too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one else is looking at you like that. They're looking to see if you're in the picture and if you're having fun in the picture. Not looking, oh, that blemish. Oh,
Yeah.
you posted
Right.
that? No one cares.
And
No,
it's
I
like,
agree.
Until people realize that, guess what? Everyone won't care.
No, yeah, and like you're so lucky that like you've come to that conclusion early, because I think it's really sad like people are going to not come to that conclusion for years, if not their entire life.
It's what's happening.
Oh, I had that conclusion like sophomore year,
I just hit that conclusion now.
but like sometimes I still like falter. Sometimes I get tripped up on things, and I'm like I look really ugly, and I force people to delete pictures, and I'm like, and then later, like a few months down the line, I'm like,
That was a good picture.
I wish that I had that, because I wish there was moments where there's Mr. Winnegar outside the classroom looking at. Oh, okay. Hey, Mr. Winnegar, shout out. No, but like it's sad because then I'm like, I wish I had that picture of that day that we like, I don't know, like Spirit Week or like apple
Yeah.
picking or something like.
And it's just like you have all these memories and you let go of them so quickly.
Yeah.
Because your eyebrows are not plugged correctly. Like, I don't get that.
No, I
It's-
like don't anymore, but like I definitely did at one point.
32,000 pictures on my phone.
Do
Why
you
would I
really?
delete any of them?
That's so real.
There's a reason for me too, because sometimes when I want to take like Instagram picture, I'll make the person spam the picture for me so I can look at it.
Yeah.
Some of those are so funny because they catch me at the worst time.
Yeah,
And
it's
I
like
keep them 'cause
blinking.
They're
I'm
so
like,
funny to look at.
yeah.
All of my friends have horrible pictures of me, and I don't care because it's funny.
Good for you.
Because I know
Yeah.
they're not gonna go against me and be like, "No, I have this bad picture. You just spam black."
But
I-
also, if you have a bad picture of someone and you be like a friend
you
or something,
use
and
it
you start
against
beefing
them?
with them, and then you start to, and you like try and
Oh,
spread
that's
it around,
just dumb.
that makes you look
Awful.
stupid.
I
that
one
makes you
time-
look bad. That doesn't make the person in the picture look bad.
We've
That
all
makes
been
you look
there.
bad.
Yeah.
Because we all have ugly pictures. Guess what? None of us wake up in the morning like looking perfect with a full face of
Yeah,
makeup.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like
don't
the,
bully. Is
it's
the moral
the-
of the story.
it's the ideology of like the Sephora girls. Like they have to be perfect. They have to look this way.
Sephora, it's a makeup store. It's
Like-
like, a.
Sephora girls.
Like
honestly
where it's
don't
like
know.
those like 12-year-olds like wearing all this makeup. And all this It's like they're like, oh, I need to look perfect. I'm 12, but I need to look 5. Like, girl, you're in middle school.
Yeah.
You're spending
Let
$7
go.
on your mama's card for what?
For what?
Yeah,
You're
literally.
12.
Yeah.
You are the anti-aging cream. You're 12.
Give me your
You are
skin.
the fountain of youth, babe.
It's like
Yeah.
I have all this acne. I don't care anymore. This whole thing I was so scared to do because I was like, well, like
podcast?
yes.
Yeah, we.
I was like,
yeah.
what if
me
I don't
too.
look good? I'm wearing a shirt that says Zooey Mama. I don't care anymore. I don't
Yeah.
care.
No, yeah. I like rolled out of bed. I put some mascara on, and I was like, oh my god, I had the podcast first period. That's cool.
Yeah.
And then like
I rolled
That's
out of
fine.
bed, put clothes on.
I wore this to bed, and I woke up late, so I just put jeans on and sneakers and called it a day. No, but yeah. I mean, it's sad.
It's
Because I
awful.
like when I was younger, I was really insecure too about like the way I looked and like my weight and
Confidence in
stuff.
yourself, you
and
have
it's
confidence
sad.
in anything else.
Yeah, that's really I like that.
RuPaul once said, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody else? Can I get an amen?
Can I get an A?
Amen.
Alright, next topic.
Yeah.
Action.
You said
That was
action.
really depressing, guys.
No, it was really.
No, but I feel like that's
Something fun.
needed.
We need to get that out.
But
Okay, moving
another
on.
conversation that you talked about, you really wanted to talk about AI.
Yes. Oh my god, wait. Do we have a lot of time left? No. Okay, it's
We'll
fine.
save it.
Yeah, let's save it for another one because I could really get into this. I feel like you probably could too because of the way you're like gearing up right now and like we had we
I am not bringing back.
no because
junior year.
poli sci, poli sci, political science, contemporary issues, poli sci.
Don't bring that class up.
I love that
Documentary
class.
was actually love you, Mr. Rodenberg.
Rodenberg,
documentary
that was
was
horrible.
not good.
That was not it.
Love the material when we were doing like actual like, current issues.
Yeah, me too.
Second you mentioned documentary, I felt my heart go in my throat.
What do you think?
See, I joined that class for the documentary. I worked so hard on it. I got a C on it because I helped with everyone else's project and never did any of my own work.
I got a B.
I got a C.
That's good.
Yeah.
Teachers, what are your what style of teaching is like the most?
Okay.
Oh.
I love teachers. Straight up, I love teachers so much.
But style wise,
I think I'll get to that.
Mhm.
I think kids, and of all ages, like K through 12, disrespect teachers like so
Yeah.
too much.
it's
Like
so annoying.
they first off do not get paid enough. First topic, everyone knows that.
Nowhere near enough.
oh
Yeah, like everyone knows that. That's
For
point
what
blank.
goes on in these hallways? No.
no.
And like you're expecting a teacher to keep a straight face while some middle schooler saying skibbity toilet and like doing this dumb stuff and then like get mad at them.
No. But it's just like it's like crazy. Like
That makes
you,
me I won't be friends with someone who disrespects a teacher.
You would be or would?
I wouldn't be.
Yeah.
That's not stigma.
Same thing with like it's like the same energy as like kids that like will leave like their lunch trays and be like, oh, the janitor's got it.
Oh my god.
That's
I
just disrespectful.
hate.
It's so
Like, why are you
disrespectful, and
throwing
I'm, like,
food?
Literally like
Give it
piss
to
off.
me.
Give it to us. I can't. That's like it's just like you're so disrespectful to these people who are just coming into work.
No, they're just
And
trying to do their
it's
job and like not
because
only
of the
are they
internet.
just trying to do their job, but like it's an honorable
It makes
job.
me question how they were raised. A lot.
Yeah, I'm like
Yeah.
your parents did you a disservice.
My
It's-
mom, and I stand by this because I'd be the same way. If I was a teacher, I'd be on national news the same day.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't make it to lunch. Are you joking?
It's-
I would
Make it
throw a
to homeroom.
stapler at a disrespectful child so quick. Oh my god.
This is why we're not teachers.
I
But
could never. That's why I respect.
That's
I-
why props to you.
Yeah, that's why I respect you
you.
so much.
I love
And, like,
teachers.
I'm not a kiss up or nothing. I'll disagree with you at times. I'll have teachers I don't like. There's definitely teachers I don't like, but there's a majority of them.
It's just like
it's hard to like learn from them.
It's hard to.
It's hard to learn, and it's like me and them clearly have different like thought processes, and it doesn't
Yeah.
jive, and like that's that. But then there's other teachers that like I will remember and I'll tell my kids about, and like I'll definitely
on my mind right now.
yeah, I have like a list of people that I can think of in this building that have made a huge impact on my life.
There's this like I've seen teachers, not our school. I love the teachers at our school mostly.
Our school's admin
I've
is
seen
so good.
teachers on TikTok like put like the Subway Surfers next to their lesson. Are you kidding me? Is that what we've come to as a society? As a society, we've put
He's turning into the Joker.
society. As a society, we've put TikTok brain rot next to our lessons. What can we do? Like a hand. Bow, 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 bow. Slime.
Thesis statement, there's a person getting their toes clipped in the corner.
There's like earwax. I hate it.
Wait, by the way, this is so irrelevant. Have you ever seen those earwax ones where they just don't grab the wax? Give me those tweezers for 3 seconds. 3 seconds I need those tweezers. That earwax is out and the ear is clean.
Yes, that makes me so mad. That were like the blackhead videos where they're getting everyone but the one that you want them to like
There's
do.
a big one right on the cranium of it. And you're going for the little ones I can't even see? Hand me those pliers. I'll get you cleaned up, lickety split.
Lickety split.
Oh god, those videos make me mad.
Oh my god, and I catch myself watching.
Okay.
Because I'm full of part 2 is going to be the earwax getting out. What it is gets shoved deeper. And I start crashing out. I look at my phone, I see you're going to get out.
Okay. Well, we're
Oh god, my back hurts from laughing.
we're running a little about on time.
No, we have like 5 minutes.
We
We're good.
still want to go. Okay.
Bring up another topic. Let's go.
Okay. Let me think. We mentioned briefly in an earlier conversation the hallway congestion.
Yes.
And I just want to make sure that this really gets into this because I really want those like people to just leave or go somewhere else because I
don't remember what it was, but you said something so funny. We all started like dying.
What did I say?
I don't know. We've been doing that this whole time.
Let's just start talking. Let's see if it comes up.
Okay, yeah, because I don't feel like being pressed against the rotunda, trying to get to history versus Hollywood with Hicks. Oh, pardon me, excuse me.
No, I don't say excuse me.
Oh, I don't anymore. I used to. I
don't want to be excused. I would like to get through.
Yeah, I want you to be bothered by me.
Yes. I want your conversation to be ruined by my presence. Because why are you... Okay, here's the thing. Main hallway. House two,
Breaks to all the
stairs.
phones.
Guess where they are.
That's what I'm trying to get.
Guess where I'm trying to get. Yeah.
Yeah.
That really hurt.
I'm so sorry. My nails are kind of sharp right
It's
now.
like a
I'm so
stupid video
sorry.
game. Like you cannot pass. You do not have this key.
Yeah.
I'm gonna key your car. I'm gonna key your car.
I will slash your tires. See if you're going anywhere anytime soon. Get out of my way.
And you get past, I will drag that 30 foot down. Boom. I'm trying to go to Ryder's workshop and you're over there going,
This place.
At this point, I'm grabbing backpacks.
It's like a highway. Like I don't want to see a BMW body made wrong in the middle of the hallway. You're in the wrong aisle. Go.
And honestly, I hate it when they start yelling at Mr. Carroll because he's telling them to get moving. Yeah, no way. These poor middle schoolers can't get through. They're scared of you. You're 6'2".
You're like 6'2" in the middle of the hallway where everyone can see you, and you stink.
I was just about to say, I don't just see them, I smell.
It's like the bell rings, and you're like, they're coming.
You know, the thing is,
I
like,
can smell the axe and BO from here.
like you know who you are.
You know who you are.
You know
And
who
if
you
have
are.
a problem with it,
And we're
get outside.
speaking on behalf of every person that doesn't do this, because everyone except the people that do
Oh,
it.
guess what? I'll
hate
drop
you.
a name.
No,
My
no,
own
no,
brother.
No, your brother. Okay.
My brother is in there, and I look at him and I go, "You better move."
Get your friend group.
Go to comments.
Move to house 1.
Move to house 1.
Go behind
There-
the rotunda. Downstairs.
Okay, I love how before we had the senior commons in house 1, house 2. Wanna know why? Because there's a huge gap of just space with no classroom.
Go there.
Invite 150 of you and go there. I won't care.
I don't
You know
care.
why? You're not in the way of where everybody needs to be.
Like, you guys can go give yourself mono somewhere else. Please. Like, why are we spreading that?
Oh.
Shut up.
I think we should put her to sleep.
I don't think anyone in our school actually has mono. I was just being
This is why we can't drink out of the water faucets anymore.
literally.
Oh, those can be headaches.
Hey, school administrators, can we
Change
fix
real quick,
that?
please.
Yeah,
Pretty
like-
I like water, you know?
I will fundraise for you because I really, really, really like when our water has a green light on it.
Yeah, me too. And like I know it probably doesn't make that big of a difference, honestly. And like I know it's
Because I
gonna
do
take-
bring my own water from home. I really like Poland Springs.
I bring my own water bottle and like I try and be good for the environment and like all this hubbub. But like
Where's the plastic? I can see it right now.
If we're being honest, it's probably just Winstead.
probably.
It's Winstead water.
But
So we
yeah,
got
'cause, like,
something.
at the start of the school year, it was just one of them, and now I don't think there's a single
So
water
there's
fountain
the main
without a
hallway.
green light on it.
Main hallway, ag department. The one downstairs.
The one next to the ATM.
And the one next to ATM. Yeah, those are all.
The one right next
or
to middle
one-
school.
Some are yellow, some are red.
All
Yeah,
of
but none
them.
are
It's
green.
bad.
And like I understand, like it's probably not as simple as we think it is, but like
Right. It's like print more money.
Filter, honestly, how hard?
No, I know. I just mean like money wise. But
Print more money. Like that's like the idea.
this is
A new
economics
topic.
101.
I hate it when people go, we can't just print more money. Like,
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
you print more money and keep the price the same for everything, and guess what? Everyone can afford something.
Well, actually, we can't.
Wait,
Hey.
inflation doesn't make sense. To me.
It's not real.
It doesn't make sense. Because,
It's not real. It's a grab to get campaign candidates
No, like
votes.
okay, conspiracy theory.
Oh,
but no,
God.
like, it's literally insane because it can't be real.
Skinwalkers are real.
Skinwalkers are real, but hold on.
We'll invite you back on our creepy story podcast episode.
Yes.
No, yo, because oh my god. Actually,
I'll bring my iPad and read
little
it.
disclaimer. I know too much about skinwalkers, Wendigos, and witches.
Oh my god, I said
I know
Skinwalkers
too
today,
much.
and,
Oh,
like, with,
I would have cried.
with my boyfriend, he was like, honestly, they're like actual cryptid name, because like.
With that, I
He's
think
gonna be mad that I said that on the podcast.
thank you, Arian, for
Welcome. This was really
You
Coming
literally,
onto a
like, have
pod.
to come back.
No, trust me, the second your sex card comes back, I'm already
Regular guests.
he's in here. We're like cryptid.
I'm here. Oh, no, he got
He
it.
is a
The skinwalkers have come.
Okay, like
He's like in the corner.
yeah.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna tell you right now. Doing that. I'm not gonna tell you when. I'm gonna be in that shelf.
Oh, I'll cry.
We like walk in, we
You
like
come
try
out
and
like
like flash the
Pennywise?
lights on,
It's
yeah.
like
Yeah,
I'm
wait.
just gonna wait.
American Horror Story, like
All right.
can't whistle.
We'll see you back after this break.
yeah. Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
By the time we've put this out, Arian will have already recorded with us, so that's why his chairs are
Yeah.
pre-recorded.
Yeah. Keep speaking.
I'm gonna. It's really early in the morning, right now. Anyway, you can't tell because we're in a studio.
Yeah, it's 8:10.
Is it? Is that what time it is?
8 a.m.
8 a.m. Yeah, you were on the dot.
Yeah, because I have a watch.
Oh,
I wasn't just like estimating.
I thought you were just psychic. You're like,
No, yeah. I mean, I am psychic.
you had nothing to eat for breakfast and nothing to eat for dinner. You're starving. I can hear your stomach gurgling.
My internal clock is really based on food. When I eat dinner, I can tell what time it is in the morning by what time I need like to eat breakfast.
You're just like, I'm feeling like
I'm feeling like it's 9:20 because I haven't eaten in 30 hours.
You're like, I'm craving a burger. It's lunchtime.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, hey, it's 9 a.m. So chill out. And I'm like eating.
You're like, cheesecake, it's like dinner time. It's 9 in the morning.
Yeah. No, my internal clock is only for me. It doesn't work for other people.
It's broken, but that's okay.
It's heavily broken.
Yeah. This is like the first official like
Episode,
podcast
yeah.
episode.
I know, because we ran our pilot the other day, which was something of note.
Of note. I think our brain rot like examination, like
Was bad.
we've come to the conclusions that we can't use it here.
100%, yeah. I feel like we have to speak like intellectual intellectuals.
At some point we will.
Still developing that part. That is work in progress. That's technical error.
We love the education system.
Honestly, like I don't even blame them. Like at this point, I think it's genetics.
I also
Love you, mom and dad.
I think it's internet.
Yeah. No, yeah. The iPhone came out
2011.
3 months after I was born. It came out in 2007, September.
Really?
Yeah. It was like a few months after I was born. And you expect me not to be stupid?
You expect me not to be attached to it?
Yeah.
Imagine, hold on. You know, like those old timey telephones where they put them to their ear?
Yeah.
Imagine that's their excuse. They were like, well, father, I was born right when it came out. You expect me not to be attached to it by the hip. That was terribly great.
Can you imagine, like, that was, like, your excuse for, like, any bad habit?
Your father, it's not my problem that ale came out when I was born. I suckle on it every night. You fed it to me at birth. You thought it'd be a good idea. We also have to, we cut something out right then, but we also learned that we have to censor ourselves.
Yeah, so I'm not good at that. As many people who know me personally know.
But I also do want to just be like, talk about something real quick. I'm super excited to do this, especially with you.
Oh my god, that's so sweet.
Because we've done this, we've done this.
This without the cameras and microphones.
Since freshman year. And had we had those cameras and microphones?
Cancelled.
Full stop. That's the end of that sentence. I love, it's just like, when I first thought, like, when I first joined the AV Club, it was because I was, yeah.
Keep talking.
Okay, when I joined AV Club, it was because I did the newspaper class.
Journalism.
Journalism, that's what it was. Thank you, Miss Wicking, for having that class, or else I wouldn't be here in this room. And then I knew you, like, loved camera equipment. And you were my best friend. You're my best friend. We talk a lot. We yap too much. This is a good time to just, like, let our conversations flow.
I'm your best friend, for sure.
So I say that in, like, a way that's, like, you were the first person I thought of. Because you're not, like, my best friend. I love how cocky you get. I love how, like, so excited you get to say, no, I love my boyfriend. That's your best friend, too. Your boyfriend's your best
Yeah.
Your boyfriend's your best friend, not my boyfriend.
Yeah, my boyfriend's my best friend. Most of the time. Sometimes he cop an attitude.
Oh, when they catch an attitude. Yeah. When boyfriends catch attitude, it's like, who do you think you're talking to?
Who do you think you are? Huh? Do you want to tell me that? I get, like, mute at it for, like, no reason.
No, yeah.
He's like, you can't, like, be mean to me. I'm like...
But you just did. He's like, I said you probably shouldn't be doing that.
No, yeah, he's, like,
It's not a
keeping,
good
like,
idea.
protecting me from harm. And I'm like...
You know what I hate? The hallway.
Swear word. Let me get started. Yeah, we're gonna do this Wes Anderson style and just say cuss instead of actually cussing. I feel like that's cute.
I like that.
Anyways, so something I hate more than my boyfriend's attitude, smooth transitions, is hallway congestion. I'll take over the segment. I'm trying to get to class, okay? Call me a nerd, call me lame, I simply do not care. I'm trying to get to class, I'm trying to function, I'm trying to exist. Why is it that me trying to get to history versus Hollywood with Mr. Hicks, I have to go single file and squish myself up against the freaking rotunda because some people want to chit chat right boom smack in the middle of everything. Now listen, you know who you are, and I'm not being mean because stop it. That's it. That's all I have to say. Find a different spot.
A great spot is House 1.
Yeah, like hang out in House 1 where there's not foot traffic, like in between things, or behind the rotunda. That's cool. There's not a lot of people traveling behind there. But like right at like the intersections, the merging, if you did this in cars, like that would be ridiculous.
You'd be hit.
You'd be hit. Be hit dead. Okay. And that's the seriousness. I hate hallway congestion.
I'd say it's almost as bad as the kids with the Chromebooks.
Yeah, it's giving... Do middle schoolers watch this?
They can.
Okay.
It'll be everywhere.
Okay, so it's giving the middle schoolers that walk around with their Chromebooks because their parents said no to a phone or iPad. And, like, they're walking around with it open and, like, just...
I'm not going to say names, but I saw a kid, you know, like, at the, like end of the hallway, like, the smack dab at the end.
Which hallway, babe?
The main one.
Yes.
There's this kid, he was on his Chromebook, like, at the end. Like, this is where where you leave for the rotunda.
Yeah.
This is where he was. Like,
Just like on their Chromebook.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not even moving. He was like fully playing a video game.
Yeah. So that's the kind of energy you give off when you block the hallway with your group of friends and not let me pass and go to my class. And I speak for a lot of people in this situation. I
think you speak for everybody.
Everybody except the people that do it.
The boys.
Yeah.
It's boys.
It is boys. It's primarily boys. And listen, this is a PSA. I'm not being mean. I'm not hating on you. I like to chit chat with my friends too. I'm just suggesting and or demanding a different location because it's been 4 years. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
More.
It's probably been more, you're right, but I've been here 4 years, and so I'm saying it's been 4 years that this has been bubbling.
Bubbling?
Yeah, and you know what? I feel as though admin is going to be like pretty happy that we call this out because I think they get mad about it too.
Yeah. So. I think they hate it as much as we do.
Oh my god, yeah. I really think so. I think everyone hates it, including admin.
Like, I feel bad for, I think of, Miss Ransom because I saw her that same day. I was like, imagine her trying to squeeze through.
Yeah. Like, what are we doing?
Or, Donna.
Yeah.
Donna hates it. Move.
Donna hates it. Like, what are we doing?
Love Donna.
Yeah. Think about the teachers that you love trying to get past you in the hallway.
Yeah.
Sit with that.
Or stand somewhere else, though. Stand somewhere else, though.
Stand with that away from me. Okay?
Away from where I walk, please.
Yeah, literally. Okay, I'm done. But, hallway congestion is, I hate it. I hate it more than, most things that go on in this building.
It's so frustrating.
It is.
My friend, love her. She wrote an essay about, people in the hallway. One of these terrible people, PDA.
Yeah.
It's grown from, one couple to 3.
Yeah.
I think physical affection is great sometimes.
There's a line.
There is a line. My friend, love her. She has her boyfriend, and she'll, lean her head on there. Fine, I don't care. Not you.
The way that I thought you were. I was like,
it's not you. You know who you are, and I love you. I actually don't hate your relationship as much as I pretend to. It's just, I don't care. But when you're eating each other's faces,
I was gonna say it.
It's like Predator.
Yeah. I don't want to watch Alien at night.
I don't feel comfortable. It makes me uncomfortable.
That's fair. I think that's fair because listen, I think people that are no PDA are single, and I also think that there's a line with PDA. I think holding hands,
cute. I think that's adorable.
I think little rest in your head. I think that's cute.
Mm-hmm.
This is completely biased because this is everything I do with my boyfriend.
It's not biased though, because my boyfriend doesn't go here, but I see it happen. I'm like, that's fine. I don't really care.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me, but don't catch me. Catch you. Don't let me catch you.
If speaking was a thing, is a common thing here.
It's a struggle. Don't let me catch you playing tonsil hockey with me. Okay?
Tonsil hockey.
This isn't the dentist, babe. Close your mouth.
Dentist is also insane. I think we should move.
We should probably move on. This is probably gonna get cut. We're probably gonna get in trouble for talking about
I don't think it's I don't think we're gonna get in trouble. It's just a common thing that we would like to stop.
Yeah. Today is things that annoy us at school, I think, is today's topic.
Things that annoy us plus Arian.
Yeah.
But who doesn't?
I was gonna say, I think Arian is gonna really have a good time with this topic when we ask him about it later.
Yeah, well, what do you think about people eating each other's faces?
Yeah.
What do you think about people
standing in the hallway, blocking my class?
I know.
While just role playing a Colin Hoover book. I don't.
It's so sad that half of the school doesn't read. So they'll never understand the amazing joke you just made.
Thank you.
But, oh my god, I read a really good book.
What kind of book?
Next topic. It wasn't bad. It was bad.
Okay.
It was Song of Achilles. There was weird stuff in there, but
Okay.
I think it's a sad story.
Call Me by Your Name kind of weird or
Less than that, but also weird. It's ancient Roman weird.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. What was the name of it?
A Song of Achilles.
Oh, you're saying it. Oh, I thought you were saying it was a Song of Achilles. Oh, yeah, I've read that.
You've read that book? Chapter 10.
Mm-hmm.
Mountain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Moving on. What's a book you're reading right now?
I wish I was reading right now. I
have about 5 on my desk.
I want to read Wicked.
Okay. You're opening up a can of worms because we're going to disagree on this because you're a theater kid and you're gay.
We might not disagree. Oh.
If I see another ad for Wicked, I'm going to punch someone in the throat.
I fully agree.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's too much. I simply don't care.
You know, the marketing is more than our military budget.
And they casted Ariana Grande.
I don't think that's a bad choice.
Okay, here's my thing. I don't think she's a bad actress, but I think when you see her, you see Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
You're not seeing a character. You're not seeing the person that she's portraying. You're portraying, not portraying. Yeah. You're seeing Ariana Grande. And you're seeing, like, high ponytails. And you're seeing, like, she dated Pete Davidson, you know? But also,
That's
I don't...
the person.
Yeah.
Not the new SpongeBob guy.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Yeah. I don't really keep up
I think
as much as I should.
that you don't have to keep up. Honestly,
I'm living at my own pace.
we don't need to keep up with social media anymore. I hate when it's like, oh, you don't know that? Yeah, no, I don't. I don't care that, like, the Grinch who is blue is getting knee surgery.
I don't understand that.
I don't get it either.
I feel old.
I've been called Unk.
See, I simply do not care who Flo from Roots is dating.
That's a thing.
No, I was just making something up. I was being funny.
I fully believed it.
Yeah, it's useless information that simply I don't want clogging my brain. I allow it to clog my brain because I do go on the internet, but I try and act better than it. So I like delete social media apps and I use like these weird like.
Can I show you a video?
Snapchat Spotlight.
This is the only like knee surgery video that I've laughed at.
I don't understand it. Like, do you genuinely get it?
I don't get it, but there's just one video that I laughed at, and it's only one.
Okay.
Surgery. I feel it with knee surgeries tomorrow.
But like that's funny.
So like the world's coming to an end. Like
we need to like go like this when we laugh.
literally like
It's the
tapping
apocalypse.
it is. Like this is the end of the days. Like it's gonna rain hellfire.
But like,
soon.
was that what people were thinking when we were like
Developing like the internet and stuff?
Yeah.
Because when there was dial-up, people were excited to be like, "Oh my god, like I can talk to people on AO, like what is it?
AOL? American
AOL, yeah.
Online
Sure,
American
I didn't know
Online.
that's what it stood for. And like the computer that sent rockets to space was the size of this room, and people were excited for that. And now we have a phone that's literally like this big, being like hack to a knee surgery.
Hey,
and then,
hate that.
And this entire generation is like actively losing IQ, and the CDC is raising the ages of childhood development check marks.
It's like I hate to like indulge in the Haktua thing.
But you do.
I will. I don't care. I will.
I judge.
We're discussing the internet right now.
Yeah, I know, but I judge if you actually still find Hawk 2 funny.
No, I never did. And that's the problem. I think that people are getting too famous online, and they don't get an education.
I feel as though this is going to hurt the economy.
Yeah, probably. Somehow.
What do you mean the Hawk 2, a Hawk Talk podcast or whatever, is making millions of dollars right now? And she's on stage with Zach Bryan?
So, like, genuine question, who listens to that and for what? Who is interested in that?
Who cares? We get it. You said something funny on, like,
Once.
You were intoxicated once. I would be a millionaire if cameras were rolling on me all the time.
Yeah.
Like, if that was the case, like, I say funny stuff all the time.
You do, and it's goldmine.
Narcissism. But, like, I mean it. Like, for real, like, what are we doing?
What are we doing? I
sad.
hate it. It is so sad. It's like... Can I be vulnerable?
Yes.
I visited my baby brother. He lives in Enfield, and it was like one of those moments where it's like, I was talking to him, and my mom just goes, sing that song you like. And he goes, biddy bid bub 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 yeah. Hey, so, and it's YouTube Kids.
Yeah. Okay, so YouTube Kids is the demise of all of humanity. I just dropped it. Do you want to know something?
What?
I found this out the other day. What? The CDC has released new age guidelines for like childhood benchmark steps.
So it's not like 25 anymore.
So that way, like, when your kid is supposed to be like walking and talking at like a year old or whatever, it's now like almost 2 years old. And like the time they should be potty trained is like almost a year instead of like a few months or like however long. I actually don't know how long. I haven't taken child development. That's next semester for me. But yeah, they like raised it, or like the time they should be speaking is raised. The time they should be reading has been raised to almost like 7 to the time they should be like reading fluently. And like someone please fact check me on like these ages, because I actually don't know. All I know is that they like raised the ages for all of that because our IQ yeah because like that's ridiculous. Like it's sad. And kids spend like 6 to 7 hours screen time every day, ages like 2 to 8.
It is so. I also wanted to talk about this. The health thing is wrong. There's so many things wrong with like the health.
Elaborate. Like in what way?
So there was, I think with that, the thing hasn't been updated in a while, I don't think.
I mean, yeah. And like the food pyramid was bought off. Don't get me started.
Food pyramid. Fast food. At the top of my list, fast food.
Yeah, so this is the hierarchy of needs. I'm going McDonald's. No, yeah. No.
But what was I thinking? I was this sophomore year, I think, and I was looking at
Throwback.
Yeah, throwback.
Granny.
Huh?
Granny.
Like.
I'm calling you old.
Oh, unk. Unk. I was in health class, and they were like going over sexualities. Hey, one day? You're only going over it for one day?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Yeah. But I was like, the sexualities on the slideshow are wrong.
See, I don't know anything about that.
I was gonna fix it for my capstone, but I got overwhelmed.
Bro. Yeah, I don't know much about that. Because I'm just like not like I'm like the traditional, that's bad. That's not the right word. Yeah. I don't know how to phrase it properly without like being rude.
But like being specific, they confuse bi and pan. Bi is like you are attracted to everyone. Everyone's okay, everyone's attractive. It's not like they're only attracted male or female. Like everyone's attractive. It just depends on who they would prefer. And then pan, it's like you have to have like a personal connection with them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
See, like people don't know this, and it's just like, oh, well, pans, you're attracted to pans. Hey, not funny anymore.
Hey, that joke was funny in 6th grade. So, like once.
Once. Oh, you like bicycles? No.
No. So, bi actually means 2, and you're stupid. So.
Right.
Cool.
It's just, I think this should be common knowledge. You're going into the world. You're going to have different, like, people you meet. You should know about, there should be one class where it's, like, full year, just social.
Like, like a social interacting class. So, okay, I saw this thing. I'm not going to try and take credit for it as my own thought, especially in case someone else finds it on the internet and is like, oh, this dummy. Okay. I saw this thing, and it was, like, if art majors have to take like math and business classes, then business majors need to take morals and like socializing classes, because like that makes a lot of sense personally. I think, and I don't disagree. I think social etiquette and like social awareness is at like an all-time low right now.
It's so bad.
It's really bad.
I hate to see people, especially at our school. I love how our school treats our special needs students.
Oh, me too.
It's like they treat them like they're a part of the family.
Because they are.
They're a part of like the school.
Yeah.
But there's some people who take advantage of that and like make them say things that they shouldn't.
Yeah, it's like messed up. I completely agree.
It's awful. And I hate it.
I completely agree. And I think there is like a level of like the way that you're behaving towards these people who are amazing, wonderful people that just need a little extra help here and there. is disgusting.
Like, there's a student, I'm not going to name a name because that's rude, like, playing piano. He's killer.
Literally so talented. No, I'll name names. What, do you know his last name? I don't. Speedster Steven is
Love
literally
Speedster.
the most talented like musician probably in this building.
Yeah.
And that's not hyperbole. That's not me being dramatic. Speedster's amazing. He's in my history of rock and roll class, and he's really, really good at it and really smart. Like, shout out to Steven Speedster if you see this. Like,
Love you, Speedster.
we love you. And like, I hope that he becomes like a professional pianist.
He probably will.
Probably.
He's so... I heard him practicing in the library for the LMC thing. If this comes out before that,
It won't.
it probably won't. Go watch him. He's so talented. We have one every month.
We've had it like a couple times this year.
We've had it once a month.
Okay. I think it's like becoming a new thing. It's a live at the live
Live
mic.
at the LMC.
Yeah.
Go watch him do that. He's incredible.
Yeah. I think he's doing Rolling Stones for this one. I think he's doing a
wow.
couple Rolling Stones songs. I could be incorrect on that, but
Honestly amazing.
it is amazing. It's more talent than I will ever have.
I love the idea of a talent show, hate the idea of an audience. It's like, especially at this school, people are so judgmental, and it's because of the internet thing. People are so like, oh, well, you don't look like this person, or you don't look like that person. So you're
agree.
obviously funny. You're funny in a way that makes you bad.
Yeah.
I don't like to be compared to other people. It makes me upset, especially when it comes to grading. It'll be a lot of times I feel as though teachers grade based on how well other people do.
Yeah.
So if you're not meeting other people's
The
goals,
expectations of other people's,
expectations, you're not as good as them. So you're getting
Yeah.
the lower grade. I feel like if I did better, because I'll drop how bad I am at school. I don't care. I want to get personal on this podcast. I'm not great on English. So if I write an essay and I feel confident about it and I feel like I did better than I did before, I'm expecting a better grade.
Than the one you got before.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely think that you're onto something with like, you should only be compared to yourself, like your past self, 100%. Unfortunately, I don't think the world will ever come to a point where that is things. And I don't think it's restricted to like our area. I think that's just like the way that the world is sometimes, which is really sad.
Yeah.
And it really sucks because sometimes it's like, hey, like I'm my own person, you know. But unfortunately, the world is a little bit harsher than that. But
Like, it's like, you don't meet our personal quota, so you will not be good enough.
yeah, and it's
I hate
like
it.
I'm better than I was before, and to me that's all that matters.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's kind of the best way of looking at it because yeah, like I struggle sometimes. Alert. I struggle with things.
Was that new to us?
No. Everyone is well aware. I am not a quiet talker. But like my senior year is like a little silly goofy. Like my classes are a little like not that serious. Most of them are half year classes and I enjoy school, so like I pay attention when I'm in class, but I'm not taking it to like extreme levels to like stress myself out to take care of these things. And my grades obviously reflect that. And like that's okay. I'm not pursuing higher education. Because that's my own personal path that works best for me.
Mm-hmm.
And so like if I were to be compared to other students, I would be a really, really bad student. But comparing like my own development and growth in comparison to how I was like last year, where I was like stressed out and I felt like I couldn't do everything I needed to do, and I felt like I was getting overwhelmed by school and work and social lives and just, you know, responsibilities.
Right.
Like that weird time where, hey, like I'm not a kid anymore. Like, hey, I'm turning into an adult and it's scary and it's overwhelming and there's a lot that comes with that. I feel like I was having a really hard time taking care of that, but now I'm like low-key excelling at it, and I'm like, okay, like I've got my responsibilities down. I'm doing things. I'm pursuing hobbies. I have a job. I have a boyfriend that is great and amazing. I have amazing friends. Like I'm doing good, but my report card would not say that I'm doing better than I was last year,
Right.
and that's sad.
And I hate that.
And I hate that there are some people in this world that would look at my report card and use it to determine me as a person.
Right. It's like, you're not as valuable.
Yeah.
It's like,
And it's like, hey, Mr. Santoro, I love you. But no, I'm not excelling in zoology. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be a zoologist. And that's
run
okay.
a school podcast. How high of an education do you think we have?
Yeah, literally. Like, no, back it up. Pump the brakes here. This takes a lot of coordinating.
Oh, yeah.
It takes a lot of planning. It takes a lot of technical understanding. There's a lot of technique that goes into this. And while you're right, it's not traditional. Like, Miss Galloway saw how good I am at algebra. It's not that. But it's something else. And it takes a lot of creativity. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of social skills. Because we're going to be interviewing people.
Yeah.
And networking. And a whole bunch of other stuff. Networking the school podcast.
We put flyers and that's it.
Literally. But, like, I don't know. I think it's really sad to, like, be like, oh, I'm not good at school traditionally. And so thus...
But you're so... It's so upsetting. You're so good at everything else.
No, yeah, and that's the thing. Is, like, I do really good at my job. And I do really good at my extracurriculars. And, like, I'm learning new things every day. It's just not the curriculum. And so what I'm trying to say here is, like, if you are like us in that sense of, like... I just said like so many times.
Okay.
But if you're that kind of person where traditional school isn't something that you like visually excel at, don't think you're stupid. Don't think you're dumb. Don't think it means anything, because I'm sure there's things out there that you are really good at. Another note. I'm not done talking.
We got a good, what? It's a couple minutes?
Yeah.
I want to get something else.
Okay, I'll be quick. Yeah. Other thing. If you are really good at school, good for you. Pursue it. Take that. You have something really awesome and amazing that I don't personally have. So this is not saying that, like, one way is better or worse than the other. It is quite literally just saying that, like, it's not better or worse than the other. It is simply that it's different. And the quicker you are to take time to understand what kind of person you are, the quicker and better time you'll have, like, in general, as a person and in life.
It's just, like, for me...
My wise 17-year-old.
Freshman year, or even before, I wanted to do theater because I thought I wanted to try to be someone else that I wasn't.
Okay.
But it was really just, it was who I was because I enjoyed that.
You're a theater kid, yeah.
It wasn't because I was trying to be someone else. I was being who I was, but, like, I didn't realize that till...
You had to find it.
Right.
Absolutely. I think it's really sad how little people put time and effort into finding who they are as a person. I fell into my AV production, like my AV work and stuff. Audiovisual, for those who don't know that. I fell into it. I took a video production class literally because I like the teacher. Shout out Mr. Carey. You're a G. I love you. I took that class literally just because he was teaching it and I didn't know what else I wanted to take. So I was like, I'll take that. That's fine. And then he was like, hey, like, we need extra helpers if anyone wants to, like, help film a game or two. It's been 2 years.
And we're here.
And that's really cool.
It's so beautiful.
And I get to do a lot of things and, like, really cool things. Like, I filmed the debate for the senators, and, like, the Waterbury Republic, like, has my footage. And that's something that if I told myself a couple years ago, I'd be like, oh my god, like,
that's incredible.
Great. And today I don't even really think about it that much, and I think that's really cool.
But, Carolyn, I'm so excited to do the rest of this podcast with you.
Me too.
I'm so glad that everything fell into the right place for those past 3 years that we're doing this now.
Yeah.
And I guess that's it.
Yeah, that's that. We will be back with Arian very soon.
Well, I'm sure Arian already came before this.
Yeah, real.
Editing wise.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching.
We're pre-filming content right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it's not something I'm going to be editing. So anything that gets left in is not my fault. I am uncensored.
If we say cut that, cut that. But
yeah.
Thank you guys for listening. We got a little deep. I think that's good though. Yeah,
I mean, I think it's healthy. I think we're just speaking truths. And if there's one thing to take from this podcast, or at least this episode,
be yourself.
Get out of the hallway.
Get out.
Go to class. God.
Be yourself. Get out of the hallway.
Go to class.
All right. Well, thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye. I love you.